Hello. This is an overview for getting started, our getting started section. And so I'm going to click here and just very quickly you can see a couple things here, the syllabus, the Cengage FAQ. So just to remember, just as a reminder, Cengage is the publisher of our online textbook, and also they are the publisher of those Mind Tap exercises. I refer to them as a sandbox. So the course setup is pretty simple, pretty straightforward. One of the things I want to make sure that you do is that you view the campus safety video. And if you have already viewed that, all you need to do is to kind of click on this link right here. And it's a Moodle quiz saying that you have viewed this campus safety video and that you understand it. The next one, agree to the course policies and email the instructor. And so there are a number of policies here. I want you to make sure that you kind of read through all of those and you agree. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to send me an email uh, explicitly copying and pasting these in and explicitly saying that that you understand them and you agree them. This is one of the things to pay attention to. Notice that anytime you send me an email, and I get all kinds of emails, that's why I asked for this, please include CIT 110 on the subject line of the email. All right. So that's one of the tasks. One of the other things that you need to do is to make sure that you install Visual Studio on your computer. This is a piece of software. It's an IDE, integrated development environment. It is the software we use to develop our C# programs in. There are other programs that are pieces of software that you can use to write code and debug code. This is a very good tool that you can use. They make Visual Studio Community for both Mac and for Windows, and there's actually also a product that is available for Linux. So if you click on that, you're going to see some information about how to kind of install that. One of the things I'm going to ask you to do is please make sure that when you install that software that you include these. You can see these have check marks. That when you install that, that you include all of these. You're welcome to include any of the extras if you want, but these are the key packages that you'll be using in this course and if you're a developer in future courses. So please make sure you kind of check on those. If I go back to getting started and scroll down, you're going to see that we're going to ask you to create a number of accounts. And that's because we use those online websites in one form or another. So LinkedIn account, if you're not familiar with LinkedIn, we'll kind of talk about LinkedIn this semester. If you don't already have an account, you need to set up an account, but it's a great way of kind of putting your professional self out there. GitHub is a website that we use the fancy word for it is source control. About halfway through the semester, a little less than halfway through the semester, it's a website that you're going to use to submit your assignments. So you need to have that. Screencast and YouTube, you will be submitting with most of your major applications, your mission projects. You'll be submitting not only the code for that, but you'll also be submitting a streaming video where you will walk through your application and also kind of discuss some of your code. So you need to have an account to be able to do that. Student info glossary, that's just kind of a get to know the rest of your gang in the class. So you can click on that and there's just some prompts there to follow. The other thing that's really important is to make sure that you set up a Cengage MindTap account. The interesting thing about the Cengage MindTap account is that you can create an account and get 14 free days. So even if by chance you still haven't bought it, you're kind of waiting for your finances to get straight, feel free to jump in there and get an account and get going. And at the end of 14 days, it'll ask you to kind of give your license. Now you can buy those licenses at either the bookstore or you can go ahead and buy those online, depending on how you like to purchase your books and your software. There's some information here about how to kind of work through that. If you have any problems at all, please make sure that you get in touch with me. And that is getting started. So get that done, and then we'll move on to mission 1. Thank you very much for listening.